Grill. We'll be like No Face and be like, Shell's gone. Oh no, don't know what to do. Offer chat
Freak
money
out.
in exchange for friendship.
Eat everyone.
Seriously, you keep disappearing when you hop out of the plane.
The Orcan Archive has led
It
us
just
to
looks
this
weird.
location.
Yeah.
Defend
Okay,
It
this is an
totally breaks the
extraction
immersion of the scene.
Arcwing part
Have we
blueprint.
What does extract
Extraction
mean?
Okay, so head for the point. A thing will drop down,
Whoa.
and we have to protect it. We have to protect the thingy.
Oh, I can
and
protect
then-
thingies. Particularly if they're my balls. Very good at protecting those.
Except that one time.
Yeah. When I entered the kick the balls contest and lost, that was not a good day.
100% of participants lose that game.
Unless they don't have any. But then it just kind of hurts.
Yeah. I had a friend who in middle school had the worst luck in that regard. Like, the best example I can think of is one time we went to an apple orchard, and somebody threw an apple from across the entire orchard and hit him square in the nuts.
Ouch.
Yep.
So, the one thing I want to say about these missions is every once in a while you'll see a dude with like a glowing canister on his back. You want to
Hit
grab
that?
one of those
Oh.
and bring it back to the point. If you notice over on the left it says power 25%, excavation time a lot longer than that.
Oh, we've already done one of these. I know how to do it then. Okay, how do I pick one up?
Okay.
Just pick it up with X and then
Yeah.
scoop my patoot and then jump in here, hit X. But damn, got it. Nothing ever needs to be explained to Bird.
God damn it, stop rolling so I can pick you up. There we go.
Except the
Except
upgrade
for-
system of the game.
The upgrade system.
And other things.
Proceed to the dig site.
Like how do Dark Souls.
I don't need much help with that anymore. I
Not
pretty much got it on the down low.
Well, you'll hopefully only have to be explained once about things. And that's mostly in the past now.
I'm confused by your sentiment, but I'm gonna be okay with it.
That's fine. That's the difference between you and many people, Bird, is that your default state is agreeing with people.
It's true. Works out well for him. It's like being a yes man, but like extreme levels of.
I don't know how to feel in this moment, but it sounds
You agree
accurate, so
to
I
it.
agree with it.
Perfect.
Yay!
Reinforce the stereotype.
Surrendering is better than having emotions. There's a lot of damn enemies
Alright,
around here.
Alice.
Oh my god, they do just keep coming.
We're done. Yeah, so these missions
Shocker.
are actually kind of the alternative version of survival. Because if you're fast about it,
There's
you can
just so
actually
many
get
waves.
more rewards. Well, we're done. Leave.
No!
Okay.
I can kill
No,
so
don't roll
many.
Me twice.
So, Keith, we can...
Stop
I know
agreeing,
a
Bird.
mission.
Stop it.
Keith, I know a mission. Once we get to Pluto and you guys have some kind of AoE weapon, probably...
Oh, fusion core.
Excavator deployed.
Think
Protect the
this,
area
but
while
like
extracts
the
the
nth
artifact.
degree. With a bunch of squishy undead. It's very
I was just covering
satisfying.
our flanks so hard. Because they're all bunching up in one tiny hallway, and I'm just like, AoE, AoE, AoE. AoE, AoE, AoE.
I need help, by the way. I'm defending this extractor by myself.
Oh, you're right. I totally missed that there was an extractor that I went by. Coming.
You poopy.
You doofus.
You big
There's
old
another
pile of
Why,
poops.
why are you full of poopy dupes?
You dumb shadoops.
You probably dropped... Also, Bird, remember, you've got, press number 4 and go nuts.
What does that do?
Go nuts.
It uses your fourth power. You have 4 powers.
Alright, what? I
Start
became
attacking.
Wolverine.
Start meleeing.
I lost
Start
it.
meleeing a lot. Keep going. Oh, you might... Yeah, you did lose it.
I
So what
lost
that
energy.
is you get like this Excalibur blade thing as long as you have energy, and you more or less go to town on people. It's like a long AoE move.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna just hit people with ice. There we go.
Baby?
Your number 4 ability is usually your like kill everyone very fast move.
Oh, okay.
Very fun.
I've been using like 2 and 3 and stuff like that.
Your blade rush is pretty good. I don't know about radial blind. I don't use it. It makes
I use
people
the
take
blind
more
a lot.
damage. It makes
Because
people take more damage.
you can one-shot everything in the area after you radio blind them all.
So much
I
mods.
actually didn't know radio. I didn't actually realize that radio blind would do damage. It's been a long time since I played Excalibur.
Well, the way radio blind works is that you get sneak attacks on everybody after you do it.
Oh, yeah.
Chat saying we didn't get any Archwing parts.
What?
Were there supposed to be parts in this mission?
No, we get it as a reward, I think.
No. Find another extractor. I think we gotta keep going.
Probably, yeah. We just
Here's an
unlocked the last
extractor,
one.
I think. It just slammed in the ground in front of me.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's just like a Warhammer Space Marine droppy thing.
Ready to go. Keep it powered
Damn it.
and protected from enemy fire.
What are you
I wanna
damaging?
kill enemies.
Nah, I did
There
my
we go.
AoE. It's really fucking.
Yes,
it's really
you killed
effective.
everything before I could do it.
Yeah, it lightnings the entire room. I love it. It's like, fuck your general direction!
You can also increase the range
Oh,
on
you
that.
can't go
Keith.
over there. Whoops.
I wouldn't recommend it, but you can increase the range so like it will cover like huge areas.
Yeah, to
With
increase the
certain-
chance of it being able to chain properly.
Yep. For your class,
Fuck your
you wanna do
shields.
power?
I don't need your goddamn shields.
I'm just shotgunning people right before a bird fights them.
This is awesome. I didn't know I could do this whole time.
This is like that shitty Alien vs Predator movie.
I can one-shot everything in melee.
with like the ice tube.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. God, that was some good fun. Those Alien vs Predator movies.
I never watched the second
Except
one.
for the one where there was a bunch of them. That sucked.
Because the first one was fun, stupid, but I heard the second one just was bad.
Oh, it was horrible. Because there's like 7 like predators, and there's like a little family
guys.
of predators, and they're just bad. What's up?
None of us noticed, but it said halted. It ran out of power. And
That's fine. I was killing everything.
I don't know how to
figured-
I don't know how to
powered up
power
now.
it in the first place.
Okay, so I told you about this. The guys with the canisters on the backs, you kill them, you take the canister, you bring it over to the thing.
I've just been protecting them.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, but getting to that is good plan. We're getting a lot of weapon stances here.
Chill out,
It's
Donatello.
kind of weird.
Radical, dude!
You can't call me that. Only green people can call me that.
That was
That's
fun.
our
I like
word.
that move.
That's our word. But yeah, the first
Give me some
AVP
skin, my
was
turtle.
first AVP was fun the same way that like Resident Evil movies are fun. As just
Yeah.
being this total schlock movie.
Yep.
Excavation.
Now, are we talking about the one where the black lady put on the alien parts and tried helping?
Yes.
Or are we talking about a different
Yeah.
one? That was pretty goofy.
That was great.
You know which video game movie I actually really enjoyed? Since you just talked about Resident
Silent
Evil.
Hill.
Silent Hill. That's
It's-
the only
oh,
good
yeah.
one.
It's the only actually genuinely good one.
It's so good though. They did a great job with that movie. It's very freaky.
It just has some really awkward exposition.
It does have awkward moments. It's definitely not perfect, but it's
Excavator
not
deployed. Protect
bad.
the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Didn't they, shoot, wasn't there a recent video game movie that was pretty good?
No.
Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Yeah. I
I don't know which movie you're talking about, but no, it wasn't good.
I
just
remember
know
I was trying
by
to think
default.
of
Excavator has lost power.
good video game
Find another
movies,
cell.
and
Some people
something-
say
Mario
Prince of
Bros. movie
Persia.
was pretty good.
A few people will say Prince
Oh,
of Persia, but most
Prince
people
of Persia
say
was not good.
people usually say Silent Hill because there's like
Yeah.
no other
Yeah.
examples. Besides,
I-
some,
I-
There's
some people
also
will
the
say,
Mortal
Max.
Kombat
yeah.
movie.
I was gonna say some people like the first Mortal Kombat.
It was so
Max-
bad.
Mad Max was actually pretty good, kind of in the reverse, where it's a great video
Yeah, I was
game
gonna
based
say
on
that's
a
a terrible
movie.
example because it's not
Yeah.
based on a video game at all.
Yeah. Well, Chronicles of
I-
Riddick games were actually incredible.
Yeah, there's been
The
a lot
movies
of
were okay.
there's been a ton of good games based on movies.
Yeah.
That was
Reservoir
most
Dogs
of the
was
Super
an
Nin-
awful game based
that
off
was most
of
of
the
the
movie.
Super Nintendo was games based on movies that were actually pretty good.
That's true. Jurassic Park.
Aladdin.
Halted. Aladdin was a shitty game. Are you kidding me?
I thought people liked Aladdin. I haven't
It
played
had
it.
beautiful artwork, but it was horrible.
I
It
never
was
actually
so
played
hard.
it.
And then, what was it? Lion King. That's a hard-ass game. Anyone have a canister? I can't
There were
find
at least
one around
there were
here.
at least
I
a few
got
good
one over
Jurassic
here.
Park games out there.
There was one Jurassic Park game that was pretty good and hard. There was another Jurassic Park Rampage edition where you literally, they just said fuck it, and it made the most fun game ever. So Jurassic Park Rampage edition, you play as a velociraptor that can do backflips and kill everything in one fight, including helicopters and tanks.
Jurassic Park overdose.
It really was basically just like, through any sort of strategy or any sort of challenge, a backflipping velociraptor that can bite helicopters and kill them.
And then I
Damn
came
it,
in
if
from
they didn't make the
space.
dream work.
Yeah, for me, I really like Silent Hill for the most part, but there's that one really shitty scene where they're like, now we're going to pause the movie and explain the plot to you for 10 minutes.
Oh,
where the
yeah, I know
stupid
what you're
girl
talking
just
about.
monologues. It's like, what? This is terrible storytelling. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go back to making the walls bleed.
I love that scene where they're both looking for each other in like the same place.
Oh, yeah.
But one person is
To establish
in
multiple
Silent Hill and the other
dimensions.
person is not. Oh, that was so good! I love that entire moment.
I was very much not okay with that because that is like a legitimate fear.
It was terrifying. It was so scary, and I want
Bothered by
to
the
see
fact
like
that there's
somebody
something
steal that
spooky
idea.
in a horror movie.
I want to see somebody steal that idea and make like a big like thing out of it.
That was the moment where Silent Hill was too real for Wanderbot.
I don't do a whole lot of horror, so when it's just like the ending is, I don't know. I don't like the ones where like the ending is like, oh shoot, I'm trying to think of a good example here.
Silent Hill.
There was I'm trying to remember. There was something recently where the ending was like really unsatisfying because
Cloverfield.
it left. I actually never watched Cloverfield.
What kind of unsatisfying we're going for?
It's like the ending didn't resolve anything, and
Cloverfield.
that's not true of Silent Hill. Didn't they just die in Cloverfield? And that was the point.
I think that most horror movies do not resolve anything because most horror movies are not written very well, so it's a pretty common problem.
Also, fear of the unknown's often the right thing, so if you start resolving everything, it's like, we're gonna explain everything now.
True.
Like, does explaining everything about Alessa make Silent Hill scarier? Because it mostly just pauses the movie for 10 minutes. Or like I saw
Didn't they do
House
that
of
with
Wax,
Fear, and it was
where
like a huge mistake?
House of Wax was like this fucked up slasher film, but then at the end they're like, we have to explain the history of the killer now. It's like, was that necessary though? It's just gonna end with like,
Kind of like Jigsaw.
it's just gonna be like everything ever, where like a guy and a girl live, the killer dies, the end.
Why am I taking damage?
That was one of my favorite.
Because you're standing in front of the exhaust.
Whoopsie. That's not
Why
the
am I
exit.
taking damage?
Still?
I went
Dude,
the
maybe
wrong
there's
way.
just no
Taking
atmosphere
damage.
up here.
I like
I
that
think we
about I like that about Cabin in the Woods, which is that they subvert your expectations of who the survivors are gonna be. Because like obviously Chris Evans is like the handsome hero character, and he dies like halfway through the movie in a dumb stunt.
Yeah, well,
And
I mean,
then
that area is just out of the airlock. Because there's no atmosphere on Mars. I mean...
Oh yeah,
dude.
Bird, I want to show you something.
Okay. It's good. The mission's gonna end the second I get close enough for you to see it.
It's too late. It doesn't work here because it's uneven ground. I can
Okay,
grenade
fuck it.
jump. Like I can
No,
rocket
you
jump
can't.
in
No
this
one's
game.
ever been able to jump.
This isn't a game where you can jump. Who have you been talking
Hey, Keith, you almost got up to me.
to? Yay! You know why that happened? Above
Because I
that
was shooting
first,
people with a pistol.
like above that first drilling location, there's this one tunnel they all come through. I was just standing in it and lightning them all together at once, over and over
I'm
again.
kind of jealous.
Just watching
Chain
people
lightning
get
is
flattened.
very satisfying.
Abilities used 36.
He's got 5 seconds anyway. His acceptance won't make a
It's
difference.
too late.
I'm equipping
Yes.
mods. Shut up. Ow.
Oh, I was doing it too. Sorry for starting the timer. I was not. Yeah, we'll probably be fine.
That transmission just reminded me of the marketing campaign for the original Mass Effect games.
Yeah.
Like when, like the what is it? They hear like a horrible like distress signal on the radio, and then they leave.
Distract the enemy
It
while a
is the
fellow
CG trailer for the game.
the ship for much needed supplies.
So,
Make your
welcome
presence
back
known.
to the Orkin Void.
Sup?
This isn't very voidy.
When do I get my sandwich card so that like I get rewarded every 10 visits?
Critical life support systems.
You want to be on the Orkin loyalty program?
No, I
You
wanna
already
be
have
the
it. You're
Vorkin
gonna end
idiot.
up. you're going to end up with 30 helmets and no systems, and you're going to be crying, and that's going to be normal.
Activating it. By your
That
time.
what?
So farming in this game is like the worst kind of like tease of RNG. Like it actually gets really
Which is
frustrating.
why we're doing it right now for Rubidos.
So luckily Rubido is not a uncommon thing. So
How come I haven't found any
Enemies
yet?
will drop crucial life support.
we're here for 20
Be on the
minutes.
lookout.
Have fun.
Woo!
Okay, I'm leaving after we do this then.
We're through.
Bedtime for Birdman?
I'm just tired all the time
Understandable.
and sad. I mean,
I
wait.
know.
I should have stopped that sentence before I said it.
Just the whole thing. Never stopped you
Let's
before.
see, so all the enemies around here should drop your rub-a-dubs.
Rub it up.
Yeah.
3 birds in a tub.
However, I will
Rubidos,
warn you,
you're so
there's going to
fun.
be. I will warn you, there's going to be a ton of dudes, and they're mean. Luckily, this is the lowest level version, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Also, I can one-shot everything with my 4.
Yeah.
That's one of Wander's top 10 phrases.
I'm actually not
which one
depressed.
is?
I'm actually
So it
just
shouldn't
very
be that big of a
tired, by
deal?
the way.
I mean, it shouldn't be. But, you know. And if you guys don't get enough rub-a-dubs from this, we can go.
I'm just saying, I would put that on a bingo square for like a drinking game or something.
We should do that.
Have our fans
all
create
play.
them and make us
I
really
don't know,
self-conscious
man.
about how we talk.
We tried drunk
No.
Warframe once. Bird did anyway.
No. Not Warframe. This would be like party game night, like Space Food Truck or something, or other things.
That's not how drinking
But
games
everybody-
work. The audience drinks.
Yeah. Sure. They can tell us on a scale of 1 to ridiculous. Oh yeah, I should probably bring Necro in here. Alright, whatever.
Who's a dead
but
turret?
yeah, on the... Let's see. But, you know, everybody has a bingo card, and people drink. And it'd be fun, and we'd all be super drunk.
Bingo! I got a bingo. Who's gonna give me a bingo? There, that's
Actually
drunk
don't know-
bird playing bingo for you.
I actually don't know
How
how
can you manage to
common
be someone who
rub-a-dubs-
drinks while also doing an impression of someone who never knows what drinking feels like?
This is very, very drunk bird.
That was like an impression of like someone who doesn't know has never had a drink in their life pretending to be drunk.
I mean, that's not inaccurate for what I'm like when I'm very drunk.
Oh, jeez, Bird, what did you
Become
do?
a cartoonish
I
facade.
don't know, man. I found a bunch of friends and I can't seem to kill them.
It's okay.
That's
I've
fine.
tried a couple of times, but they don't really find dying
So
an
those-
agreeable
those-
prospect.
Those flying things are giving them
imagine
shield.
why.
The more flying things they
I
are,
know, but I
the
can't
more
kill
shields
them.
they have. Shooting
Becau-
works.
Do you know how shitty my pistol is? And my bow is even worse?
I just melee them
Oh,
with a
right.
jump attack.
I basically have like shit all for equipment and I have always had that problem
And
in
some-
this game.
At some point, Bird, you should sit down and be like, all right, Market, show me. What can I buy?
Show me what you got. Show me what you've got.
Because I bet you're getting close to having the resources for certain things. Oh, hey, found the exit.
There's some weird shit in this level. It's like spinny elevators. The wacky doors.
Yeah, the
It's like circular stairs, but for elevators instead.
Stair elevators.
Or spiral
But yeah,
stairs,
things-
that's what they're called.
If
Right.
things start to get hairy, we can always do the find a good holdout spot, stand there in a frost circle, and just shoot things forever.
They look like glowing chrome football players.
Yeah, they really do. But then they also have guns, which most football players don't have.
They're like football players that were made in Batman Mask of the Phantasms World of Tomorrow.
I've delivered another
That was
life support capsule.
incredibly
Wow.
specific.
That was a very bizarre reference.
You guys not seen that movie?
No?
No.
What? The best Batman movie ever made.
What's
wrong with you
it's not
people?
one of the Tim Burton movies.
Wait,
so
Why do you
I don't
hate
care
the
about
quality?
it.
Mask of the Phantasm. Never mind. It's
fucking
the way
great.
you said it made it sound super like random, but yeah.
It's the Joker
I know
movie that
exactly
has
what you're talking about
the
now.
World of Tomorrow in it.
Extraction.
The theme, it takes place at that like theme park. It's like a really funny because it's like it's meant to be like a kitschy fake version of the future, but now it's like a 20-year-old movie, so it's even extra like that now.
I have that problem so much with sci-fi books.
I
like,
love
do you ever
it.
try reading a sci-fi book and you're like, they have no idea how computers work. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
they
this
never
is written in
anticipated
the
tablets.
70s. Yeah. So like, oh shoot, what was I reading? Oh yeah, freaking Neuromancer.
Oh, Neuromancer is a terrible book, man. I really don't like Neuromancer.
I tried, and it's like the concepts are interesting, but like, holy shit.
I love retro sci-fi, like Alien with its distant future, but its shitty CRT monitors.
Like,
Dude.
in that case, it was kind of more okay, because they weren't relying on technology for anything.
Except living
Like,
on space.
Well, yeah, but like, the plot of the movie did not require on, like, doing a computer thing, you know?
The problem I have with
sure.
Neuromancer is that
Except for the radar.
Delivered another life
I guess.
the writing was all action, and his action writing was terrible, and I
It
could
was
never
pretty bad.
understand what he was like, what was happening. He would describe people running through hallways and like basically making up the rooms as he went along, and I was just like, wait, why are they going to this room that they apparently knew about the whole time? Where is this coming
He also-
from?
Did
He
you
also
read the
would, like,
script
add
too?
Characters.
What?
I don't know. I didn't get it.
I hear what
It's
it
a-
said.
It's a
characters.
plinkett, but then I realized it doesn't work because it's a book and it is a script.
Yeah.
It was just it was a
So-
joke that he had about whenever people would just magically know things they shouldn't know in the Star Wars movies. So he kept asking
Oh,
them
yeah.
if they read the script
Oh, I
of
see what
the
you're saying.
movie.
I get it. Yeah, okay.
Like they knew, like they know it because they read
That's
the
a good
script
point.
because the plot says so. That they need to know how to go
Like-
here.
Took me a second, but I get it now.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I've been
totally
curious.
actually have the same vibe. I would say that people definitely
Yeah.
did have magical knowledge quite often in Neuromancer. Like
Except for
they,
the main character, who is completely useless.
he was.
Ow!
And can I just say that like Molly Millions is like such a weirdly offensive
real
and
name of
strange
a character.
Yeah, Molly
That was
Millions
the,
is the name of the ninja chick.
Yeah.
And her cousin, Billion Trillions.
No, she was super duper fan servicey, like to like
and she also
ridiculous
wasn't
levels.
anyone.
life support capsule.
Yeah, she
So
was
she
like
was just-
Trinity, but like way worse.
But
Are we talking about
I
Trinity
would
from Matrix
say-
now?
Well, Neuromancer
still-
is basically the Matrix. Well, rather, I
Yeah.
should say the Matrix is basically Neuromancer.
Yeah.
So it's about like a bunch of hackers entering a digital world and like conquering it, basically.
Kind of. So there's...
Well, I mean,
Like,
there is a
more-
Matrix. That's what they do for 90% of the time.
Like Shadowrun?
Oh, God.
In Neuromancer, they spend like all their time like, well, what? I just got like get over here by a weird alien goo.
Get over here!
Oh, yeah, that's in
Please.
Ancients, they do that.
Huh. Now it's like shouting shit at me, like, damn it, get off my lawn.
I can't use my powers.
Anyway.
Oh, he's dead now. It's
Yeah,
fine.
in Neuromancer, the whole plot of that book was like the hackers went into the Matrix and hacked shit. And then the Wachowski
Yeah, you're
brothers
right.
were like, you want to make the Matrix? I read this cool book called Neuromancer, and they were like, yep. And then they did.
The end.
But I would also...
They
I would
probably
also
did a better
say
job
that,
of the action.
Get ready for a capsule.
Yes,
I
they
would also
did.
say that Shadowrun is based very heavily on Neuromancer.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Well, Neuromancer is, for
defined
whatever it's worth, a
cyberpunk.
very influential and important book that is horrible to read, in my opinion. Sort of like trying to read the Bible. Very influential, awful to just sit
Lots-
down and read one day.
Lots of genealogies.
Oh,
understand.
man.
I really
they
wish
could
somebody would
cut that shit out.
drop fucking power somewhere around here. Jesus.
I read the entire Old Testament,
I
and
did too.
that was an adventure in why am I doing this again every time I did it.
So one of the problems I ran into is I moved a lot. So, you know,
Yeah.
oftentimes I would be switching churches when I was younger. And there's nothing more frustrating than, like, moving to a new place. My parents are like, all right, we're going to go
Picking
to
up a
church."
new spot in like the liturgy, or what?
Well, But no, the pastor would give the same sermons, you know, kind of like he'd be on a time delay Bible-wise.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
I know what you're talking
we just
about.
had this chapter.
Yeah,
that
it's
happens.
Like watching reruns.
It's like changing class.
It's
It's like changing classes in English class in elementary school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's like a
did that.
predefined order in which you're supposed to do like biblical readings, and it changes every. It's like on a 3-year course basically, and then it repeats itself. But I mean, not everyone's gonna obviously be able to do it like that well, so that they're always on the same page. You know?
Oh,
They're
God.
kind of like roughly like around the same areas.
It's like when I got
Yeah.
I got in a fight in 6th grade, and they changed my track so that I ended up having to basically redo an entire quarter of algebra because it was just
Yeah.
the same
It's
shit
actually
again
kind of
for the other
very
class.
similar to that. Yeah.
Because ours was just ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never had the church experience.
I get it every Sunday. It's interesting. I actually, I know so much about religion at this point.
While taking no part in it.
Yeah, well, basically having no personal stake in it.
You're the gig.
I know so much about, Christianity and, the Bible and organized
damage for once.
religion at this point. Goddamn.
Get
And
that
that's
shield
just
back.
for one denomination. I know maybe 4 denominations belief systems at this point, and how they differ and how they're the same. And I don't give a shit at any personal level.
But they give a shit, and you can never
They
escape
do.
them.
That's why they pay me.
The bird bucks.
For me, it was
Yeah.
like an annual curiosity. I had one grandparent that was very religious, and then no one else in the entire family, basically. So I would just occasionally just find my way into a church and be like, I'm not sure how I got here or how long we're going to be here. Then eventually we leave,
2
and,
weeks,
and then I would
there you
forget
go.
about it.
Yep.
I have to say, it was pretty rough as a 10-year-old
It was
with
like-
attention issue.
There were like
That's
weddings and stuff.
like-
It was just be polite and don't talk for a little while was the
Yeah, pretty
situation.
much.
Yeah. But asking
And it's
you
only
to
an
do that for
hour,
an hour
so-
and a half. I
Yeah.
don't know. I found that particularly heinous as a small child that wanted to go play video games. So,
Oh yeah, that's the number one motivation you need. There, I want to play
right.
Pokemon. I was trying to figure out if I could sneak in a Pokemon in the middle of a church sermon.
Dude, I wish.
I will say- Yeah.
I eventually realized my parents would let me read the Bible because, it was relevant and not particularly rude.
Yeah.
And so I read through the entire Old Testament. I'm like, I learned more about sex from the Old Testament than I did from,
Oh no.
Oh, the Old Testament has nothing but sex, and mostly rape at that.
It's weird. A lot of incest.
Lots of incest, tons of rape. Some rapey incest, like
You
that
read a whole bunch
happened.
of Norse.
Yeah.
Those are old stories where like someone gets raped and then their head gives birth to a cloud demon or something. Like it's just like
Yeah,
Yeah, ancient cultures.
Norse
What the
mythology is
fuck,
written by people who
guys?
don't know how childbirth works.
they had some interesting ideas about many things.
Yeah.
And now they're Marvel movies.
Yeah, you're right.
I can't wait to see Sleipnir in a Thor movie. They better fucking put it in there somewhere.
Which
It's
one's
the
Sleipnir?
eight-legged horse.
Ah,
The
yeah.
best part.
I
Besides
want
like
Thor
the
to
obvious
ride
stuff
it.
like Fenrir and shit, because of whichever one names their character after in an RPG.
I will say,
I'm
though,
the wolf
Wander-
guard. I'm gonna bite somebody.
Being an adult and going to church, nobody gives a fuck what you do in church. It's only if you're
No.
a kid and you're with your parents that they actually bother to tell you what to do. If you're an adult, nobody gives a damn what you
Oh,
do during
man.
church. You want to read? Read. You want to draw a picture? Draw a picture.
My parents gave up on trying to drag me into Sunday school after I got yelled at for coloring Jesus purple.
Purple Jesus
Yeah,
The lady
Eater.
was
I
like,
still appreciate that story.
legitimately furious at me, and I'm just like, but I just wanna.
Do they even know how
want to
children
color.
do and what they are?
No, he didn't. And so my mom's like, all right, whatever, no more Sunday school for you. And I'm like,
I guess you're just going to hell.
Yeah.
Oh well, we tried
The
a
other thing
little
is,
bit.
I go to 2 services every Sunday. So I go to one service at 9, I go to another service at 11, and I do the same thing over and over again. And because I basically go to church twice as much as everybody else does, like, I get even more leeway. Because people are just like, wow, you're here for like 6 hours straight. Yeah, do whatever the fuck you want.
I've held my own really well so far.
People are like, how do you deal with like hearing the same sermon like 3 times?
It's like being a guy that runs the theater, like has to run the projector.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if I have to hear the sermon again, I literally just spend the entire time working on like novels. I do not pay attention in church anymore.
But the enemies around here just required by law not to drop any power.
They're dropping tons of power for me. You gotta pick it up.
I never get to use my abilities.
In comparison to Keith's like usage, they don't drop much.
True.
Yeah,
I just wait till I get 100.
I'm used to getting this fuse lightning bolt every fight, basically.
Super Animu sword, and then stab the shit out of everything. This sword is so goddamn Animu, though. Just the like, I pull a magic saber that kills everything out of my back whenever I want to go into massive power mode.
Excalibur is totally Animu, though.
Oh, he fights with a bow.
Spawns.
He kills people with a bow staff, and he pulls out a sword when it's time for him to go berserk. He is Animu as fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the rocket launcher just covers everything. Now I'm sad.
Sorry. See, I'm running into this problem where the enemies don't spawn for me.
Yeah, no, this room emptied a moment ago. I was out of stuff to kill.
Like, Keith will be just swarmed with enemies, or at least I like come over to see what Keith's up to and grab whatever loot that's dropped in his area, and there will just be this huge swarm, and I'm like, oh man, I want that. I kill them all and keep going. I'm like, there is nothing.
Well, you can clear an entire room with one explosion.
This is true. Because my pistol's shitty and I can't use it anymore because the enemies, like even the basic enemies, take 2 or 3 hits to kill. So, grenade launcher, which I more or less use as a shotgun at this point. I don't really have a whole lot of shame.
We know.
All the other grenade launchers in this game do like massive amounts of self-damage. Very happy that this one does not.
Oh shit.
Very happy.
Damage taken. Damage taken.
Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, I might die. I'm panicking. I am bailing on wherever I am. Oh shit, McKillington's there. Okay, we're good.
Bird.
We're good. Alright.
Alright.
Oh weird, my shield only covers a 90-degree
cone. Follow me if you want to kill a
cone.
bunch of shit, Wander.
For some reason, I thought my shield was going to be attached to me.
You know.
It just covers a cone.
Oh, yeah, I see that. I'm going to go Animu on them.
Come stand in the safety zone.
No, it's fine, Animu.
Fair enough.
I think those grenades hurt me.
Ow. Dick.
No.
Oh.
I can't hurt you with grenades. You just got shot.
By who?
I mean, there are people around.
Oh. I'm going to activate a life support.
Alright, things got scary for a bit there.
Life support has been replenished.
Alright, go away. I want to kill things.
It's getting a little late. I may need to regroup with people.
Come here. I got a safety shield
The
up.
damage increased.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Well, they're level 20 now. They've doubled in level.
There are a lot of drops around here to pick
power. Yeah, that's the other thing. Routinely go through the areas that the other players are in to get all the, I just got stealth kill with the grenade launcher.
A very stealthy weapon, the grenade launcher.
It's very stealthy for exactly one shot.
I mean, I believe I can silence it. I could be wrong on this.
You can believe in anything.
Okay.
Like we were talking about sleeping earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, think more church shenanigans. Like, if you're in the choir, you're generally considered, like, somebody that's super duper dedicated to church.
Oops.
Which, again, goes a long way towards, like, oh yeah, you can get away with, like, whatever you want, socially. Anyway.
Because he's so devout with his just not giving a shit.
Yeah, except I'm paid to be there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
How you doing, Keith? All
There's
good?
a lot of loot items. I'm just trying to run around and pick up loot while also not dying because things are getting a little dangerous.
There's just loot littered everywhere.
Sorry. I should probably buy the space.
Get a goddamn vacuum and clean up after yourselves.
Oh, okay. So
I mean, Wonder and I both have
I-
vacuums.
I will admit, I'm kind of a dick.
The longer you fight, the more
Oh,
successful.
hey!
We're done.
Yeah, we're done. We can leave. Or we could keep going if we wanted to, but we're probably done.
I want to go to bed.
Understandable. But so the other day, I've been playing this game with my fans a little bit because it's fun and they give me stuff, and generally they're stronger than me, so we go on the harder missions, and I just am like, I have a gun that knocks people over and doesn't do too much damage, but they never shoot me, so I just live forever. I just ricocheted a grenade into a flying object. Oh, that was satisfying. But
Dude,
so,
that does sound so satisfying.
you guys should seriously make this gun when you get the chance. It is so good.
We are covered in bad guys.
Yeah.
Eh, go ahead and kill them all.
They're everywhere.
Oh, shit. I'm just gonna run.
Not
Nah,
again.
I'm dying. As soon as I lost my Animu sword,
okay,
things
you don't
went
need your life to
way
live.
south for me.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
with
I
you
lost
guys.
my Animu.
Not the Animu.
But so I was with my fans in my Discord voice chat because why not?
Yeah.
And one guy's like, "Hey, why is there all these like weird things in my spaceship?" And we're like, "Oh, yeah, that's just the infestation. Don't worry about it." He's like, "Well, can I get rid of it?" I'm like, "Yeah. If you go into the market, there's a thing called a space broom, or I don't entirely remember what I called it, but effectively space broom." And you know, we all kind of have
I'm at the
chuckle because
vault, and there's a ton of
I'm coming.
enemies, so could use some help.
coming. But so, you know, make a joke about the space broom. And holy shit.
I fucking told you!
That's okay, bird.
Oh, thank you, shield.
Okay, that fucking hurts. Shit. Danger.
Oof, there's a lot of people. So you joked about making a space broom.
Oh, guys. Oh, wait, no. Life support deactivated. Sorry. I thought for a second we ran
You
out
lost?
of life support.
No. We're fine.
Well, so if you get down to life support, you can't heal. You just lose health.
Oh.
Until you're, like, more or less lose maximum health until you only have 5 left. And then you stay there, and you're generally screwed.
Yep.
Coot found his way. Okay, cool. Let's
Those
go to
things
the
can kill
vault.
you faster than that kind of situation.
But so, the person that I told this to apparently believed me because he was trying to figure out where it was. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to kill all of those
Mission
people.
complete.
Well, you shouldn't have walked into the place that makes us end of the mission.
I got a power
it's okay.
throw.
Maybe you'll think through that
That's
better
not
next time.
useful. Oh,
It's a rare, but you also got a
Yeah.
lot of credits.
Got a
2
Paris
keys
Prime
and
lower limb.
a
I didn't
fair
see how
amount of
many
rub-a-dub.
Marco Rubios I got.
I got 230
Marco
something. We might need to
Rubios.
That's
do
not
that.
enough for me. I needed 300.
You must
I only
You
got
might already have some
172.
Oh, I got 197. I got enough.
The sky is like a
Damn it.
death machine.
We can
Take
do it again.
that, bird.
Yeah, tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed now, though.
Oh yeah, I got
Bye,
enough
bird.
for the wings. Building.
How
Alright,
long does the wings take?
6 hours.
I think it's 12 hours. Oh, 6. That's not so bad.